Hello guys, welcome back for another build review. And as you can tell by the picture and what we're doing, it is the Type 1 75mm self-propelled gun. Now, a little bit different to my channel, it is actually properly, I think, probably the first time I've actually done a build review of a military tank. So, it's going to take a while. Let's see. So, as always, we start off with the hull. Here we go. If you want to see an inbox review of the tank, well, or the kit, sorry, of the tank, there is actually an inbox review of what you'll find in this kit. So basically, we're going to jump straight into it and see what's going to happen. So the hull is in one part. Excuse for the loud noise. Well, it's in one part. You add some parts to it and more. And then that's how it goes. So according to the instructions, we have to add the main features, which are basically the suspensions and how the wheel arches and drives that lot. So we're going to make a start, or I'm going to make a start. I'm taking some of the parts, like you see here, and the instructions in front of me, of where things need to go. So it's not quite creative. I bet you're getting annoyed at that anyway. It's not too bad. So let's make a start with a few pieces. So I think I'm going to start off with one side of the track. Well, track, I say that. Just going to make a cut there, plastic. It's part number 3. So yeah, first time I've been making one of these tanks. It's a Japanese tank. It's going to be my first Japanese tanks I will build, and I think I'll be making a bit more tanks in the future. So I'm just having a quick look at where things go. So we need part 10, which is there, and part 13, which trying to find it, is there. So okay, I'll just make you see on the camera now. Part 10, yep, you can see on the camera, and part 13, which is there. There we go. So part 10, that's 13. Just have a quick look. To trim this down a bit, like that. Good question. How does it actually go together? I think it goes together like so, I think. Oh, I see. So that part fits on like so. And it just slots in nicely. We'll take some glue, that might be a bit handy, Michael. Take some glue over to the top there, inside like so. Part 13, cut that size again. Like so. Is that the same piece? Is that again? Just have a quick look. Yep. Okay, fall off then. Right, so yeah, it does take quite a while to make these tanks. That fits on there like that. That fits in the hole like so. And then last but not least, is there a difference how that goes on? Nope. that fits over the covers like so, and put some glue in the opposite holes just there and there. Just a touch of glue in the interior, this part's here and here, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so it does look like this is going to take one long progress. Whew, and we have to make some more parts on the coil springs, which are located here on the other side of tanks, before we can do anything else. Blimey. So I think I'm going to just do that step off camera, because we're going to be here all night. We're going to carry on with these spring, and then I'll see how we get on. Okay, so as you can tell, chassis is all done. Got all the coil springs on there, all the suspension arcs all done on both sides as well, and it looks pretty good. Plastic is nice and crisp, no problem whatsoever. Right, on the other parts we can get the hull mainly complete, because I went away and I kind of did the rear and the front parts of the hull. Now the back part of the hull is actually pretty complex, because you've got some lights, of course the two holders, and even the license plate at the back. It's a bit weird, tanks having license plates, was road vehicles. And then I've got the front part of the front, well, front part of the front obviously, that the track's going to. Right, so we'll just slot this on. Now I have test fitted this. It's a very tight fit. I mean, look at this. Okay, so you have to kind of squeeze it in, like so. Just get around these parts and slot in like so, and you have no problem. Just put some glue along here and along there. Like so. So best part to do is gluing inside as well, just to make sure. Like that. A few parts here and there where it doesn't necessarily show through. But again, you never know. Like so. So in the rear part, fits on like that. Very simple, actually was very simple really. Like so. So there. And same on the other side. There we go, so it looks a very detailed kit. Very nice detail actually. Put some along there as well. Let's just check it's all in line. So I'm going to move this light over. Sorry, I'm difficult seeing. It's kind of difficult with this lamp. Don't know why. There we go. Fixtures in place. It looks very good. And the same again for the front part of the chassis. Like so. There we go. Sorted. Right. Well, it is apparently 20 to 12 tonight, so I suppose I better get ready for tomorrow. that not going? Oh. Scarf, bent that a bit. There we go. Sorted. Sweet. Right. We'll leave that to dry now. Oh, another thing is, actually, before I go, is the interior. I've done some research, and I think I've decided to paint it in the white instead of the khaki, what it's saying. Mainly because I had a look on the Type 97 other models, and a lot of them were saying to paint them in white as well. So I think I might go away and paint in those colours of just interior white, basically. And that is really it. So I think the next task is we'll start painting the interior and then get everything worked up. We cracked on the tank Type 1. Here's the hull. Painted the interior white for a change. I don't know. I've just never done hull interiors, to be honest, because there was the normal Tamiya kits with no interior. But this one is actually very, very good for detail. Let me just show you here. Here's the driving compartments in the front here with the boxes, I don't know what they are, and then of course we have the drive transmission underneath, and I'm guessing this is where the shell casings used to sit inside. I'm guessing so, I'm not sure. Anyhow, that's that. There's the back plate from the engine compartment. Again, don't know what that's for. And finally, we have the hull. Now this is the radiator plate that fits or glues inside the top here. That is actually very nice. I've added a tiny bit of silver with the black to give it a nice steel effect. And if I'm honest, guys, it does give it a nice good appearance. So it's up to you whether you have the hatch open or closed. I'm not sure at the minute, but you can carry on as it goes along. So just have a quick look at the instructions, see if there's anything else before we continue. I know I've been progressing very well with this kit actually, and it's not too bad. Let's have a look. No, I don't think there's anything else to add. No, that's it. Right, so let's glue everything into place now. So apparently this, I guess, fits in there, like so. Okay, it's a bit of a tight fit to get in there, but still. So that should fit into there, and that fits on top, somehow like so. And then, I'm guessing, that slides into there, like that. Not too bad. Okay, so that's fit into place there. Just put some glue in the middle. The trouble is with these Japanese tanks is that there's not, naturally, not a lot around to be preserved. So it confuses a lot of people, because then with that being like not around, there's, how do you put it, not a lot of evidence for what the interior actually looked like. It's kind of very tight, small fit, if I'm honest. Like so. Okay, so that fits into there. Now we have to put the hull plate on, which is this huge piece here. And that goes in by sliding that into there. Like so. And then that. Okay, again, a nice, perfect fit, if it will go in. That's actually pretty weird. There you go. Nice fit that goes in like so. Like so. Overall, it's not a bad fit actually. Very nice, very simple, And for an old kit, Tamiya, it has some nice detail in there. I mean, I'm surprised enough by the level of detail on the... And I've seen a lot more better, but it's just a simple thing for it, which I kind of like. So if anyone likes tanks, has the ability to start making interiors, then this is kind of pretty neutral. Okay, so that's... I think I might have to get some rubber bands on this, or tape. I can't find a rubber band, so I just have to use some tape or stuff like that. Around the end, there we go. Like so. Just take a bit off. And we just hold that down into place. Like so. And then do the same again on this side. Like so. Okay, there's a tiny bit of a gap underneath there, but I don't think a lot of people notice that, just a tiny gap there, but like I said, not a problem. I'll put some tape on the back here. So you put a tiny little bit on the end here. Right, okay, for some reason camera died, so I apologise for that. And also I painted across the top here because I realised that these would be on show, so that was the main concern. Anyway, with the driver's compartment in place, now put the back firewall on, I think it is, into there. Again, bit of a tight fit. Push that into the back of there, so like so. Look at the side there, so you might have just seen my face. Well, head, whichever. Not a pretty sight, I know. Across the top like that. Right, so that is the main part done. So now we can furthermore get on to the progress of getting the actual hull done, which I've already done. So by the looks of things, I'll just put that aside while it's drying. So we've got this part here. Now, does that fit into place like so? Yes, it does. So we've got this part here which is painted white also, and that's fitted into there. Like so. Blimey. Like so. Right, so that's fitted onto there. That then apparently fits onto the hole like that. Now I was wondering, why is this piece like so? That's because the plate actually fits on top of the side here. So in all fairness, you've got this plate, the front interior, and then a plate at the side which covers everything up, so you don't have to worry about that, saying that all these pieces are hanging out. So don't worry about it, it'll all come to light soon. Put some glue inside, into the interior, and that then is pretty much the whole done. So put something inside there. Also underneath as well, just to help out. Oh, also there's an ejector pin that goes inside there. Forgot to say about that, and that side's just lifted up. Oh, tell I, we have 2 injector pin marks which go into there, like so. And there we are. That's the main hull done. And then finally, once that's done, we can put the actual front hatch here, I suppose you call it. Hatch? I don't know. In like so. Oh, bit of a difficult one this is. Actually. Oh, that's got it. That's got it. Okay, so there's a little lip there. You have to lift this hull up to get this front piece in, like so. Nice tank. I must have, well, tank destroyer before anyone starts criticising me. There we are. Just up there. Across the hull. There we are. And like I said, there's a bit of a lip this side and a part goes across there. It says in the instructions, so yeah, not too bad. Looks very nice actually now. The sad thing is though, that interior you won't see unless you are actually looking behind it. So it's not too bad. You can have the hatch open if you want at the front, but there's not much to see in there because there's no driver in there because the kit doesn't supply you with them. But if you wanted to, it's no problem. Just wondering whether to have the hatch open or closed. I do not know. I think I might have it open. I don't know. I suppose I have to have a think about it once the cracker's on. Okay then, right, so that's the whole done. I think I'm going to go away and make a start on some of the other key components, I think, like some other parts of the hull, and then we can move on to actual getting the cannon and the breech as well as the controls and that all put together. Right, a lot has gone on. Basically I started recording some of the parts and my camera died, which meant I didn't have a chance to upload. I meant record what happened. But anyway, these are the parts for the cannon and the breech and that lot. Now the cannon is fitted with 2 halves that go together. It's got a piece on the end that needs to be sanded down just a bit, which I've done, which you do with these nice sanding sticks from Flooring Models. Very good, I recommend you. And if you're watching Phil, thank you. It's then fitted to this part on the bottom which slides into the actual mechanism. Well, adjusting thing, I don't know what it's called. That's so much I know about tanks. And then we have the breech at the back here. We have in total, let's figure what there's 3 pieces at the back here. Top piece, this back piece, which I think needs a bit of sanding, and then the actual, is it the mantlet or something like that? I don't know, but the actual piece there to slide in and out once it's loaded is fitted in there. That shows how much I know about tanks, guys. Then we have this part. I can't remember. See what I mean? So you got a number of pieces going on there, 2 pieces going together, a piece on top, 2 pieces here and there. That's simple. Then we have this pieces, that was just cut off sprue. This is the actual this gun sight and the actual levers and cogs and that lot to make the gunner go up and down and adjust the height and depth and that lot. So that's it just pretty shows how much I know about tanks. I'm just guessing at these words. If you guys can help me out with the proper names, then be my guest and help me out, guys. Roast me or whichever way I do. But anyway, we're going to fit all these pieces together, and it's actually pretty simple. So the piece here got some two tabs which are underneath the cannon. They slide, so is that right? Yeah. So that goes underneath there, and then the two pieces slide underneath that. So it's actually pretty difficult to slide in. It's a bit of a tight fit, but that's good. So you slide them in all the way till it stops. It can't go any further. So you stop till there, and make sure that it's on this side, obviously, because you can't get it wrong, obviously, guys. Then, actually, I need the instructions for this part. I can't remember. So, right. So this part here we have that fits on to there, like that. And then finally, this little piece fits onto the other side and clicks in, like so. Just need some glue and glue all that in. Got a bit of glue on my finger there. Should have done that. Right, so as you can see, the actual cannon breech moves up and down. So that's how it is. But if I think actually I'm just going to glue in position because of actually I forgot to put the glue down that bit. So naturally, as I was saying, you can, if you're like want them all to move about a bit, you can do. You can actually move up and down this piece, which is actually a pretty nice touch. But naturally, if you just want it for a model, then naturally, like me, I'm just going to glue into position. But that, guys, is actually the cannon done, and it fits beautifully. I'm not sure whether I'm actually going to glue those pieces in or not. I just realised. Actually, I just touch glue down the inside there, like so. Where's the actual tank? I just had it. So naturally now that just fits on to there, like so. So it looks actually pretty cool, guys. I'm actually loving this. It's a very nice tank. Well, armoured destroyer, whichever you want to call it. Tank destroyer, self-propelled gun, I don't know. Anyway, that's that. I'm actually going to go away and spray paint this white. Not spray paint, just paint it white. Same as the interior. And then we can actually get on to actually getting a move on by putting all the actual covers on and then finish off with the hull. That sounds cool. Right, okay. It looks like it's actually mostly done. So I put all the armour, well, I say armour plating, the plating around the outside. The breech is all done up. Did some chipping effects and washing in there. There we can see that well. But apart from that, it's all good. Now, the front bit, I have to admit, is quite fiddly because you've got a piece that you do not glue in, which allows the gun to move around basically like so. But so there's two pieces that hold that in, and then you've got some pouches on the side at the front. I think they're for first aid bags, I'm not quite sure, or fire extinguishers. And then actually you got in 4 parts, you got the front piece, 2 armoured sides and the armoured top, well, a bit of the armoured top there. But really, that's everything because, yeah. So, I just need to put the hatches on the side here, just wondering whether to have them open or closed. I've done the rest of the hatch covers, the doors, hinges, the light on the front, some hinges on the side there, and I've even done the bin at the back. I've left that open because I think I might put the machine gun in there. I think that comes with the kit. It's not for this kit, but it's a spare. So I think I might do that, and it comes with a few helmets. So there we are. So with that done, I'm going to go away and mask everything up prior to painting.